Hi, I'm Mrs. Mitchell, and I've come to read to your class today. Once upon a time, I read to your teacher lots and lots of times, and that was one of our favorite times together. So I hope you enjoy our time together today. I have chosen one of my favorites. This is Barbara Park's Junie B, first grader. Jingle bells, Batman smells, P.S. so does May. Chapter 1, Peace and Goodwill. Tuesday. Dear first grade journal, yay, yay, hooray! Today is the last week before winter break. Winter break is the school word for I gotta get out of this place. I tell you, 'cause Blabbermouth May is driving me crazy. She is tattling on me every day almost. That's how come yesterday I chased her down on the playground and I threw grass on her head. It was very fun, except I hope Santa did not see me do that. That guy watches me like a hawk this time of year. From Junie B, first grader. P.S. Hey, wait, I almost forgot. Today all the first grades are going to sing holiday songs together. That will be a hoot, I tell you, because... Just then, I quick stopped writing, because I couldn't believe my eyeballs. That Snoopy head May was stretching her neck across the aisle, and she was reading my journal page. I slammed my book shut speedy fast. "This is none of your beeswax, sister," I said, but May was already jumping out of her chair. Mr. Scary, she hollered real loud. Junie Jones wrote a bad name about me in her journal. She wrote that I am a bladdermouth. And bladder is not a nice word. I rolled my eyes at that dumb comment. It's not bladdermouth, that's blabbermouth, May, I said. Blabbermouth is spelled with B's, not D's. Mr. Scary stood up at his desk. Girls, please, he said. Then he was going to growl at us, probably. But the phone rang from the office, and he had to answer it. I crossed my arms at May. B is the same letter that you always forget when you say my name, remember? And so maybe I should use B in a sentence for you. I leaned close to her eardrum. Dear Blabbermouth May, my name is Junie B. Jones. How come you can't remember B's? Huh, May? Huh? Are you a blockhead or something? May's face got very puffery. Then all of a sudden, she grabbed my journal right off my desk and she started to rip out the page. I tried to grab it back from her, but May would not let go of that thing. And so, me and her got into a tuggle. I pulled real hard, then May pulled harder, then I pulled and pulled with all my might, and me and my journal went flying back to my seat. I hugged my book all safe and sound, but something did not feel right. I looked down. During the toggle, May's sweater sleeve accidentally got hooked on my thumb. And so, oh no, her sleeve got stretched across the aisle with me. I quick untangled it from my thumb, but the sleeve did not bounce back. Instead, it just stayed on my lap real longish and droopish. I did a gulp at that thing. Then, very slowly, I looked over at May and, kaboom! Her whole stack blew off. She exploded out of her seat and she hollered at the top of her lungs, Mr. Scary! Mr. Scary! Junie Jones wrecked my sweater sleeve! Junie Jones wrecked my sweater sleeve! Mr. Scary hung up the phone. I quick wadded up May's sleeve and I tried to give it back to her, but she would not even take it. And so the sweater sleeve unrolled itself to the floor. May's eyeballs popped out of her head. Ah! Ah! It's all the way to the floor, she yelled. It's ruined! It's ruined! My sweater is ruined! I tapped my fingers, very thinking. Well, the whole sweater isn't ruined, actually. It's just that one sleeve, May. probably. May opened her mouth to holler again, but Mr. Scary was already hurrying out our row. He did not say a word to us. Instead, he took May and me by our hands and he rushed us into the hall. May's sweater sleeve dragged on the floor behind her. She picked it up real limp. "Look at this! Just look at it, Mr. Scary!" she grouched. "Junie Jones wrecked my sweater! Junie Jones wrecks everything!" I did a mad breath. "I do not wreck everything," I said. "And anyway, this wasn't even my fault. You're the one who started it, May. You're the one who stole my journal." Mr. Scary looked down at me. "Stole," he said. "The word is stole, Junie B, not stoled." I sucked in my cheeks, 'cause now was not the time for grammar. "Fine, she stole my journal," I said. "She just grabbed it right off my desk, and she tried to rip a page out." May kept on arguing. "But I only took her journal because she wrote a bad name about me," she said.